is the favorite delicacy of the Egyptian pharaohs, camel meat. Before preparing this delicacy, chefs skillfully remove the fur that affects the texture. The thick camel meat resembles cheese, tempting you to take a bite immediately. Soon, the entire camel hide is completely peeled off. Then the camel meat is cut into small pieces. Camel hump meat is tender. It is rumored to have a texture even better than top-grade tuna, so camel hump meat is also called the Rolls-Royce of meat. Some even use it as collateral for loans. The small pieces of meat must be carefully cleaned, then dried with paper towels to remove any moisture. Then each piece of camel meat is coated with a layer of salt, not only to remove any fishy smell, but also to enhance its flavor. After marinating for a day, rinse off the salt from the surface of the camel meat and add spices like pepper to remove any remaining fishy smell. The camel meat coated with sauce is then skewered and dried on strings. For such a prestigious meat, the charcoal used for grilling must be carefully selected, so locals choose fragrant white waxwood. Under high heat, the aroma of camel meat spreads in the air. It's a simple and pure meaty fragrance. After 4 hours of baking, the golden brown camel meat is ready to serve. Sliced thinly, the camel meat has an oily but not greasy texture, making you feel like you're eating cheese. Would you like to try it?
Goodbye, and you can piss off. Nobody wants your shithole culture. And camel meat, take your dirty kebabs and fuck off. I would rather eat bacon and eggs every single day. I didn't come here to eat your dirty halal food. It's cruel the way you kill animals. I would rather have proper British food, sticky toffee pudding with ice cream every single day of the week. Proud of you, Britain. I fucking love your culture, not theirs. It's time to remind the public who the fuck we are.
OK， 哇，一起 kick 它。哇。哇哇，这味道简直是没治了！哇，太烫了。
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this guy right here, I went on his Twitter page, and he's Korean. He migrated to Europe, so he's a Korean European, and the fact that he's going on the fact that he's going on a tirade to disparage these people, talking about the dirty halal meat. First of all, halal meat doesn't necessarily consist of camel meat. That's a delicacy within some Middle Eastern countries. Halal meat, for the most part, is just fresh pork, chicken, cow, shit like the goats. They freshly cut it. It's humanely killed, right? Unlike he's saying he like bacon, eggs and shit every day. The eggs are coming from chickens that's stuffed in these fucking large ass factories, right? Eating their own shit, cranking out eggs every hour on the hour. They what else? The bacon, they just push the goddamn pig into a conveyor belt that just slices them up, right? They don't inject the pig with anything. They don't knock it out. They do it the same way they do cows. They have them on a conveyor belt. They literally drive them up, and there's a big ass vat with a big ass blade that just slices them up. He's talking about he likes how food is humanely prepared. Sir, you might want to research shit before you go on the internet talking and disparaging people. The food that you're eating is actually brutally killed. The food they eat, it's actually like, yes, they slit the cow's throat and the goat's throat. They do it civilly. Before I even say that, I don't know how one can civilly slit a motherfucker creature's throat, but I digress. However, what I do know is they don't push the goddamn animal on a conveyor belt into a vat with a big ass blade that just whacks them like hooves and noses and snouts and ears and shit going everywhere. So, yeah, I mean, Twitter is like a cesspool of racists, but I'm starting to notice these buffer class, right, non-white people champion against people of color when they're people of color and you've been marginalized. You have the audacity. It seems like human beings as of late have short-term memories. They literally don't realize while Korea wasn't oppressed by a European nation, you was oppressed by Japan, bro, and Japan was oppressed by Britain, and so on and so forth, right? So you're not too far removed from the European powers stepping on people that look like you, disparaging people that look like you. And the fact that you got the nerve to go on Twitter and rant against, well, I don't like dirty camel meat, which is ironic because I was actually going to do a video, and I'll probably preface this video or try to find a way to finagle the camel meat video, and I was going to poke fun. I wasn't going to disparage nobody until I saw this shit. I was like, yo, let me do a full-on video about this, because this is ironic as fuck. You got somebody that's not white, but I'm hearing European come out of his face. And even from what he said, he didn't even grow up in Europe. He got naturalized. So, bro, you're not even a native and talking like that. You sound crazy as cat shit. You know what I'm saying? We know right now that the the Middle Easterners over in Europe are being hated because they're out fucking the Europeans. And then some of the crazy ones are going on violent tirades and shit, right? Which I'm not against, or which I'm not for. But what I will say is, like, violence happens everywhere, and people try to pigeonhole it to just Muslims. Maybe it's an influx of it, I don't know. What I do know is violence is like universal. So this guy trying to go on a tirade to get brownie points with other Europeans, and the fact that Europe actually doesn't have a First Amendment right, he on the internet, so they should take your shit down for hate speech, because whether you agree with their quote unquote dirty halal meat or their camel meat, that's what they eat. And like I think I said earlier, if I didn't, your country eats Bigotry, which is literally dog meat. Octopus, squid, they even eat worms. They call it fish penis, and they eat that raw. So it's like you're not really far removed from eating exotic shit like they eat. So to be that's literally like the pot calling kettle black. You're making fun of people and disparaging people when your country eats the same shit. Like, you didn't grow up in that country in Korea eating eggs and bacon. That's not a national dish. One, it's an American dish. I don't even think it's a European one. But the fact that you got the audacity to go on the internet and clown other people when your country eats just as strange food, I'll never understand these people, right? Trying to get fucking brownie points. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.